Okay, I just read you some words, and at the end of the day, I want to relate that back to this course because I want to sort of answer the question why a law professor would ask and advocate for ignoring certain laws or ignoring the potential conflicts that we have with laws. And I think it's directly relevant to this class. Now, I apologize that our multimedia is not working in this room today. However, if it was working, I would share with you something called the Milgram study on obedience. How many of you have heard of the Milgram study on obedience? Okay? It's shocking that there was only 2 hands that were raised. Allow me to tell you a little bit, 3. Allow me to tell you a little bit about it. This was a study that was conducted back in the 60s, and it can't be replicated today due to ethical concerns. In short, there's a great video. Google's your friend. Please take a look. But I'm going to give you some spoiler alert. It started with 2 people in a waiting room that were participating in a volunteer study on obedience. Okay? And one was going to be the instructor, the other was going to be the pupil. And they were going to be separated by a wall. The person on the other side of the wall would then be strapped to electrodes, and in essence strapped down. The person on the other side was assigned to give questions that the other person in the other room was supposed to answer. If they got it wrong, there was a panel of electrical shocks going up by 15 volts each step along the way, all the way up to 300 volts, along with danger. Watch out. Okay? And believe it or not, the person in the other room was an actor, and everything they did had been scripted. We knew exactly when they were going to yell, when they were going to scream, when they were going to ask for help, etc. And the person that is working the machine is truly the subject of the experiment. And in essence, the question posed by the experiment was, how far would people go? You'll be shocked by the answer. 65% of people that participated went to the full end of the scale. And trust me, at about 250 volts, the guy starts screaming. At about 270, he stops responding. Still shocking. Why? Because there's someone in a lab coat standing behind the person that tells them it's okay, we must proceed. And so when you ask yourself, how did Nazi Germany do the atrocities that it did? You look at this study. When you ask yourself, how did we in this country intern Japanese Americans while they were fighting for us in our armed forces? You look at this study. And so when you ask yourself why I am telling you that there is more than just the laws of man, there's the laws of people above man. And when you violate those laws, these laws don't apply anymore. And that is my personal feeling and conviction as it relates to the DACA students and to the racist rhetoric that we are seeing from our president-elect. And so it's for those reasons that I am recommending that our campus treat our campus as a sanctuary site. And it is for that reason that I share this information with you in a business law class, because I believe it is directly relevant to what we are learning in this room. Thank you.